I'm Jon Fell, I'm 17. My job role is the Francis Stone Apprentice for the Ernest Cook Trust at Low Beckside. I think it was more like the way of, like the lifestyle of farming it was. So I've always been quite interested in fell farming and what it is about that sector of farming. And I was drew to the fact that there was a lot of nature friendly environmental stuff going on, and I was wanting to possibly take some of that back to where I'm from for the future. So my job role aligns with the land and nature sector of Cumbria through we're doing a lot of in the countryside stewardship scheme, but we're doing a lot of hedge laying, hedge planting, walling, etc. Just which is going to be done over the next 2 years, which we've got through half of it, so there's another half to do. So this role was actually, I was actually told about it by a friend, which was gonna come to this. He was gonna apply for this job, but he never did. And I thought, well, it's quite handy, so I think I'll go on. I think I'll go and try my luck, and I got it. So I didn't really have many qualifications. Well, when I left school, I've lived on a family farm for all my life, and we've got beef and sheep there, but we've never really done much environmentally, just because at the time it wasn't really a thing. Whereas it's come more into fashion now, which we're starting to do more at home now. But I knew what to do with sheep and cows, and I was half clued up with that sort of stuff, but I never really had much clue with the environmental side of things. But I've learned quite a lot since I've come here. I think it's working with the people that I work with. It's good. Like, I can learn a lot. So I've learned a lot of things that I would never have known before, such as like the hedge laying and the planting, and like I've started clipping sheep, and such as like the fell gathering and stuff like that. It's made it a lot. It's opened my mind a lot more than what I was before I came. And I know I've only been here for I think it's 12 months now, and I've learned a lot more than what I would have if I'd just gone and got a job on a normal, everyday hill farm, I think. Well, I think it's important just to like find an area that you're comfortable with and get into it and look and be happy with what you've applied for. Because if you're not happy with what you applied for, then you won't enjoy the job, which, in my opinion, is probably the most important thing. Like, if I didn't enjoy this, I wouldn't want to do it. Which and it makes it a lot more. It makes things a lot more fun when you do enjoy the job, which, in my opinion, is probably the most important thing for what I do. I wouldn't say I struggled, but it was a challenge trying to find the right job for what I wanted to do, because there's so many options in agriculture that I can possibly do, and finding the right one was quite difficult. I was swaying between different options, but I decided that this is what I wanted to, this is what I wanted to pursue, and luckily I got the job. I think it's quite good. There's a lot of resources you can get hold of, and there's lots of different courses and stuff that is run purely through the nature aspect of things. And I think Cumbria is definitely developing at a high speed, looking after nature with the different things that are going on, like fen creations and hedge laying and stuff like that, which makes things a lot easier for the farmers in Cumbria for the future, and it definitely sets up a good a good outrun for the younger generation coming through, knowing that there's going to be a bit of support behind them into the running into the future farming. I think because it's all going to be in one place, I think the information would have definitely made things a lot more straightforward and a lot more simplistic for me looking for a job compared to like now when I was looking for a job, it was like there, here, there, and everywhere, whereas everything's in just one place. I would quite like to say a good range of like courses and on offer, because I feel like it would definitely help a lot of people, including myself, just because it's quite hard to get. It's quite hard to look for all these different courses compared to if it was in one place, it'd be a lot easier.